Good morning, everyone. I really look like it's early, don't I? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Lord. I just. My alarm clock is very odd today. Usually my first one goes at, what is it, 4:30? And apparently I missed that one. Thankfully, I have a second one going at 5 o'clock, so. Okay, I can also. I'm immediately getting warm again. That's nice. I can also check how my new background is. Well, I kind of changed things up in the background a little bit. You see there, that part I changed up. I also have an overhead light that points to the back. So it's just a little bit lighter back there, which I like. So yeah. I'm going to wait until some more people show up. So we just have a little bit more. Oh yeah, and I can kind of show these two, I think. Okay, let's move that to the side. Take a bite of my breakfast. Good morning. How is everyone? How is everyone doing? No, that must have happened when I was sleeping. I know that she was going to do bee stuff, but I never saw actually what she did. So I'm going to check that later. I am okay today. I'm very well. I don't want to say tired, but I'm not really awake yet. So apparently it's going. Hello. Apparently it's going to be very hot today, and not a lot of wind. So probably going to go paddleboarding later after I have done my groceries. Yes. Okay. My vacation is going well. I'm just doing absolutely nothing. Just what I feel like. When it's nice weather and we don't have a lot of wind, we're going paddleboarding, and I don't know. I'm just playing games and just watching TV. That's basically what I'm doing. I am going to check it. I'm actually, you know what? Let me check it now because I have my computer on anyway. We are, as you guys saw, going to work with this one today. I'm going to try this one for the first time. I've never tried XNO Cosmetics actually. Why is it not coming up? Color grain. There we are. Oh. Oh, that looks cute. When is it launching? Friday, July the 8th. Well, I'm going to see if I can get but the set and liquid lips set. I think I'm going to see if I can get a PR box. Yeah, my new makeup release is not filmed. Because I have to film that on Thursday and it's then editing that either on Thursday or on Friday. Hello, hello. So I'm also not really sure if there will be one next week because it's one of the videos that takes up the most of the time of my week. What I am going to do though is I am going to edit my videos. Why do I have a delay? I don't know. Edit my videos that I did for Nomad's new launch. So that one is going up. Those two videos are going up regardless if I'm still on vacation or not. Yeah, nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. I need to have that on a t-shirt or something. Hello, hello, Whitney. Oh, Audrey did. Oh, that's so cute. That's so sweet. Yeah, Audra is she's such an amazing human. I connected with her a few years ago. We actually did a live stream together over on her channel a while back, and yeah, I know the date. I know the date because she told me in DM, but I'm not exactly sure if she posted it yet, so I'm not going to mention it. So that's the reasoning. What I am going to show you guys though is I actually mentioned beauty glazed palette a few weeks back, which was a dupe for the Wilderness palette from Beauty Bay, and I have it here, and I kind of want to show you. I'm not going to use these today, but I did want to show you that I have them. Putting them side by side, we miss 2 shades. Let me put it like this. So here they are. It's so close. So basically the shades that we are missing is the lightest bone colored matte from the Wilderness and the darkest green. Those are the ones that are not in this one, but can you see how similar it is? So I actually want to do, I do want to do a video on them. I don't feel like it's very time sensitive though, but just swatching them side by side. And these, they also had a dupe for the Opulence from Beauty Based. So they are very similar. Yeah, they are. When you look at them very, very close, you can kind of see that there's a difference in undertone, but they're extremely similar. I've tried Beauty Glaze in the past and I like them. So, okay. Let's kind of get started a little bit. It's going to be warm today. No, the Beauty Bay one is not available anymore. It was limited edition. They did bring it back, I believe, once. But as far as I know, it's no longer sold. It could be that you can still get the Opulence. Good morning, good morning. But the Wilderness, no longer. Which is kind of a shame because it's a very, very interesting color story. Okay, I'm going to start with eyes, as I usually do on my live streams. I did get a new concealer from from Kosas. It's not new, but it's a new shade. Oh, it's sold out as well. Okay. So I am just going to put a little bit of, let me go down a tad. Like that. A little bit of concealer just there. Because the eye base I'm going to use, the one from Too Faced, does not have a color. So, what are you guys up to? Tell me. Oh yes, and if you are new in my live streams, welcome. I try to keep up with the chat, but I'm bad at it. So, just so you know. Apparently, they also have a new feature that just rolled out, where you can gift someone a membership in the live or something. No, my brows are not finished. I just put a little bit of brow gel in. And the brow gel that I'm using, I will show you in a bit. It's honestly, I love this so much. I actually bought a backup because I was afraid that they were going to discontinue it already. Yeah, Earthy is part of their permanent collection. And Earthy and Wilderness, the greens, the big palette, I think the biggest palette is that they do have repeat shades of the Wilderness, and it kind of is the most similar, but it's not as similar as this one from Beauty Glaze. So the one that I'm using actually is this one from Catrice, the brow glue. You should be able to get it globally, so also in the USA and in Europe. Yeah, I think, well, I like both packaging actually. The other one, the Opulence, has, I don't know, maybe I will order it to have the set complete, which is stupid, but anyway. They have also a butterfly. This one actually opens the wrong way for my feeling. So it's, I don't think that maybe they will also go click together like the melt ones did, right? Oh, you did? Oh, I love Colin. And welcome, Stephen. Welcome to my channel, where we are, well, our weird little self. Hello, Debbie. It's such a good brow gel, honestly. And I was so afraid that they were going to discontinue it in the store, and I can get it online. But I was like, no, if they're going to discontinue it, I need another one. So I panic bought one. You just got home. Hello. Okay, I am going to use the Too Faced Channel Insurance. Okay, And for shimmer primer, I'm going to use my favorite, which is from Death and Candy Custom Creations. It's listed down below. I actually am very much in contact with Delaney, which is the owner from Death and Candy. She just made a new batch of the, I think she calls it the Liquid Life. So, and my darling Debbie gifted me a big jar. You can also use this to mix up your pigments and duochromies if they're loose and such. I actually also bought very cute jars that I can put it in. So it is huge. It's huge. But I'm so happy that I won't run out anytime soon. Or at least I think. I think she even has one bigger, but I'm not sure. Definitely check her out. She has amazing things. Do you see that? Not really that. The green box and then the palette that's in there that has my name on it. It's actually a palette that she made for me together with Debbie. Is that correct, the grammar? No. Basically, Debbie wanted to get me a birthday present, and she had Delaney make that. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Let me do that. Hello. Oh, I see new faces. Yeah, but it is in a permanent line now, the Mega Pint. So there's that. Let me also get my... Lord, I love these brushes so much, which are from Unearthly Cosmetics. I did get those sent in PR. Oh my lord. I've said it before, from her first brush set, the only one I really use is this one. And the rest, yeah, the highlighter brush is nice. But for the rest, I did not really like the brushes because they were not the shapes that I liked. These, very much so. Okay. The Queen Bee palette. Yeah, I actually think, Karen, that I want more. Certain styles, because they are sold individually as well. And certain shapes I love so much. I love that they are small brushes, but especially that they work well and are sold individually. So yeah, I do have a code with Unearthly, which is Nikki Raven. It is unaffiliated. That's a new word. It's affiliated though, but I hope I won't forget, and I will link them down below. Yeah, I just love that she sells them individually as well. The Queen Bee palette. You guys tagged me so much in this one as well. So here she is. Good morning, Tracy. Shall we swatch her just for funsies? I love these one very much. So for me, comparing these to the old ones, I'm just going to swatch the palette while I talk, and I'm going to go that way. And the reason that I swatch is I want to feel the shades. It's a new formula for me. I want to feel the shades, and I want to kind of see how they look on my skin tone. That's the reason that I swatch. So her first brush set. Oh, wow, that feels nice, smooth and pigmented. Not dry at all. Okay. Let me get a cloth to clean my fingers. I don't know. I felt that they were kind of tuggy on my eyelids. And not that they were bad, but sometimes I have it with brushes that some brushes just kind of tug, and I know that I won't like them as much. And these are just amazingly soft. They pick up product well, and they are small. So I like these way more. That's a nice yellow. It's a very nice yellow, actually. Then we get Bumblebee, which is a little bit more of a greener yellow, which really, can you see how green it pulls for me? That's, if you are also new, I am actually a light, well, okay, right now I'm a light medium, warm olive, warmish olive. I'm not extremely warm. Thank you, dear. Oh yes, but I was, okay, so this one is a little bit... Oh, it's actually a lot lighter than the first shade, which is good because I wanted... what is hard to tell on the screen, hon? Are we talking about the brushes or the swatches? Because I don't know. Queen Bee. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that YouTube has enrolled a new feature. I already said that. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I could use that as a blush as well. Oh, that's nice. That's a pretty color. To see the green and the yellow. Okay, so Let me pull it back a little bit. Can you tell it? Can you see it now? This one is a little bit more. It's kind of like this. Can you see the difference? So this one, while it's darker, it's more of I don't know, a friendly yellow, and the shade underneath it is more of a bitchy yellow. I don't know. I already have the new Nomad palette. Mm, I have also filmed 5 looks with it already. And the only thing that I need to film are eye swatches, which I will get on this week. And then I need to edit the 2 videos. But I already have it. Because it was actually set to launch in the beginning of the month. So, very pretty. I'm on the hidden tab. No one has ever said that to me. I'm on the hidden tab. That's so funny. What do you do for work? Because I'm curious. Okay, so this shade, honestly, for me, doesn't need to be in the palette. Because just looking at the brown, so this one is, I can see that it's darker also and a little bit richer in color than this one is. This one for me, I feel should maybe have been a more yellow brown, maybe. What I'm eating looks delicious. Well, I'm eating my Wednesday morning breakfast, which is bread with peanut butter and sambal. I actually got Debbie hooked on sambal as well. And sambal is an Indonesian, or at least this, or the one that we have right now. It's an Indonesian chili paste. It kind of looks a little bit like, I don't know, jam. It's not, but and you can use it to cook with. You can just eat it, and it's spicy and it's nice. And this one is a little bit salty, like me. But you also have sweeter ones. You have very, very hefty ones. We also have one here that's, oh, that's pretty. The most spicy one that they sell, basically. So yeah, here's the color story. And I really like the color story. The only thing I kind of want to say is that I wish that this shade or that shade, either one, but I think this one, because it does seem a hint warmer than these two, was more of a darker yellow, yeah, or yellow brown, right? That's because I do feel that it is a little bit repetitive. But for the rest, feeling the shades, the mattes feel nice. They feel soft. So for me, they kind of feel like it's a blendable formula and it's still pigmented. So I'm very, very curious to try it. The shimmers feel, especially this one, looks stunning, and they all look stunning. They feel a little bit sticky, which I like, because that means that they will need to be built up a little bit more, maybe, with a brush, but they will stay for a long time for me. That's so I love a formula like this, but it looks very, very pretty. And itchy eyeball. I'm sorry if this grosses you out, but it's an itchy eyeball, and then I need to scratch. It's just wait. Okay, now what are we going to do? Kind of thinking about a dress I'm going to wear later. I think I'm going to try and cram as many things on my eyes as I can. However, I'm kind of... Oh, I can really see how green this is now, especially compared to this one for me. And sometimes it's better. It's hard to pick it up. Yeah, well, the reason that I'm not wearing the dress, and I can grab it, I can show you. Oh yes, and you saw my bee pants. I have bees on my pants. So here is it's inside out right now, but these are the colors of the dress. So there's green in the dress and orange. Hello, hello, honey buns. So green and orange. But when I'm filming here, it gets pretty warm, and I am also kind of getting no, it's actually new. Getting hot flashes sometimes, so that's why I'm not wearing the dress right now, and I don't want to have it covered in makeup. I or shall we do an orange bottom? Shall we? Or green bottom. So I think we can do that. So how about basically yellow and orange up top, and then darken it up with the brown, and then do basically the greeny ones on the bottom, something like that. Is that a thing? That can be a thing. Let's start with the shade called Babe. Okay. Okay, my base is still sticky, which it is because it's kind of warm here. And I'm just going to zoom you guys in a little bit. I almost forgot. Hello. And then I'm going to tap the shade. Let's start here in the beginning. Now this is a little bit of a fluffier brush. Oh, that's nice. And because of the base that I am having on, which does not really have a base shade, the color should stay relatively true for me. Now, if I have a foundation on, especially in olive one, it will maybe this one will pull even a little bit more green, because that's just what happens. But I'm not hating this actually. It is a little bit, I don't want to say it's powdery, but I do have some kick up. So today for me is I'm going to go next to the orange, which is called Boss. Oh, thank you. Let's get the octopus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's put it here. Oh yeah, I am going to go grocery shopping later, and then probably paddleboarding. Probably. My legs feel a little bit better. Yesterday, my legs felt like rubber, but we went paddleboarding for 11 kilometers on Monday. I am basically tapping this between the shades here, just on top. And I am kind of putting it on my lid as well. There are 3 shimmers in here. Yeah, okay. Kind of like that. Okay. And the reason that I'm putting it on my lid as well is because you can see that fold right there. That's the part where it always creases for me. So when I put matte shadow down and then later that liquid life on top, the gel primer, that's the method that I use to stop my eyeshadow from creasing there. And kind of blend the edges a little bit. Not that it really needs it. This is cute. So let's kind of swirl there a bit. Grab a little bit of the shade Babe. And then make sure that we have a nice transition. Which palette did you tag me in? Was it this one that I'm using right now? Was it this one? Could be. Queen Bee from XNO Beauty? I don't know. So I actually also yesterday bought the new release from Martina Cosmetics. I don't know if you guys saw that one. When I checked Beauty Bay, it wasn't on there yet. It should come though. Just so. Okay, let's start actually with the shade. Yes, yeah. When I don't know who tagged me first, but when I saw the palette, I was like, I need that palette, obviously. So, and then I got tagged heaps more. I kind of want to start with this one. Do I? Yeah, I actually think I do. So let's start with the shade Hornet, which is the lightest, the lighter one of the browns. And let's see how, because I don't really want this to be a very, very deep and dark look. I do want to use the browns that are in here just on their own because I want to see how they are, but it will probably be off camera. Just because I'm actually not really filming right now. Okay, let's place this first. Well, you can still tag me if you want to. It's probably the one from Colored Rain, right? Yeah. And so it's so cool. I'm getting tagged in bee stuff. I'm getting tagged in spider stuff. I'm getting, oh yeah, let's talk about spiders. I'm getting tagged in um all the stuff that I usually mention in the front of my new makeup releases. It's just so cool. So about spiders, I am actually I bought a sign that said, well, the gist of it is many tarantulas live here, and it has then been kind of crossed out every time. So I was like, now I need more spiders. So I'm looking to get the I don't know the Latin name, but it's the Trinidad olive spiders, and I think that one of their nicknames is the bumblebee. So obviously I need it. Mm. Yeah, I posted it actually on my internet, my Instagram. Well, I am grabbing a different brush and I'm going to go back to the shade Buzz, which was the orange, to kind of fade it a little bit into the brown. The new Glam Light Michaela palette. Yeah, I saw it. Honestly, I actually thought that the first one would look like that. I understand why I didn't though. I like the look of the smallest palette. So I actually tried I'm going to go back to the shade Hornets. I actually tried the first Michaela palette, and I was not impressed by the formula at all. Oh my lord, thank you so much, Annie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. You guys are so good to me, honestly. Mm. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, the Martina palette. I was not impressed. I thought that the shimmers were stunning, but no, the Glam Light palette. That was what was I talking about? Yeah, I thought the shimmers looked stunning, especially when I swatched them, but they creased like crazy on me. That was before I had this stuff though, and I don't know. I thought the mattes were just okay. Um, I did not understand the hype of the brand with that palette, at least. So I like the look of the new collection, and actually that small 10 pan palette, is that a 10 pan palette? Yeah, that is probably the one that I would want to try from the collection, because it's a small palette. It will come here, but I don't know when. I'm not going to buy anything on launch because I don't want to try it that bad. Oh, I hope you'll love that one. The new one from Martina Cosmetics, yeah, the 669. I have it basically here on my side. Yeah, I think this is such a stunning color story. And she actually uh, kind of went on a similar route with, the feeling of the packaging, but she has more of that box style palette design. She has more palettes basically set up like that. Yeah, she does. There are also two glosses in the collection. A red one and not extremely pigmented, but it's a red one and a clear one. And if I understood her correctly, they're both plumping glosses. So I actually just ordered the set and I threw in an extra liquid lipstick. So I'm curious. I don't know when it will get here. Probably next week or maybe the week after that. But yeah. Let's go to the shade Stinger, which is the darkest. No, let's go to Beehive first because I kind of want to see the difference in tone. So Beehive is the bottom. It's this one. Oh, sorry, it's that one. So looking at it like this, I can kind of see a gradient happening here. Well, we'll probably save you blending, but I still think that either Beehive or Hornet, I think actually this one Beehive is not really necessary in the palette, but that is personal. I would have loved it to be more of a yellow brown. Or maybe even an orange brown. Good morning, good morning. You're up early as well. Because for you it's also 6 o'clock, right? Marette, am I saying that correctly? Marette. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. I'm also kind of stamping this in my... Oh, the brush I'm using is the number 3. From Unearthly. This is, I think this is one of my favorite brushes from the set, honestly. Because it's... Can you see? It's slanted. And it is very nice and kind of flatter. Yes. I don't know, but if I'm not mistaken, oh, Sonia G is real hair brushes, and I don't buy real hair brushes. So there's that. Okay, I'm going to go back to the shade Buzz, which is the orange, and I'm just going to blend the edge here. I do want to try the browns on their own because they are a cool tone brown, and for me that means that they have the potential to get patchy. It's just a color thing. So I kind of want to try them on their own. A little bit of the shade Hornet. I also think for me, I left my primer on a little bit too much. Because I think that I want a primer with this that's a little bit more sticky than the Too Faced one, which is fine. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I need to have this one up a little bit higher. I'm very much on theme with my bee palette, bee earring, and my bee pants. Oh, another itchy eyeball. Wow. Good morning. I'm tapping over a little bit of the orange. And my bee background, yes, yes. Okay, you can see the big honeybee very, very well there. I actually do sell these internationally though, the insects that I have back there. They're actually paper. You put them together yourself and it's kind of like a 3D puzzle. It's so awesome. They have so many things. They are called assembly. And if I don't forget, I will put them in the description box. Bottom. What was I saying? I was going to go green for the bottom, right? Yes. Okay. So I'm cleaning my brush. I need more of these, the slanted ones, because I love them. Okay. I'm going to go next to Bumblebee, which is well, you can kind of see it, or at least I can see it in the monitor, but I don't know if you can see it on camera. On the monitor, it really shows this one as more, I don't want to say an orange yellow, but more towards that side, and this one more as a green yellow, but yeah, you'll love that one, Karen. It's amazing. So let's do the Bumblebee shade here. I have no primer here, by the way. It's not set, but I also don't have any primer. Cute. Apparently we're going to go a little bit graphic today. My knitting project. Well, it's well, actually crochet. I don't like to knit. I tried it. I don't like it. Yeah, well, I was not really feeling the crochet, so I did crochet a little bit on one of the scarves I was working on, but I have not started any new projects. I just wasn't feeling it. So I will, but I'm going to go next to actually the eyebrow brush, which is the number 10. I'm grabbing the darkest shade. And this is, it's such a narrow brush. It's awesome, but I just want to give a little bit more definition to my lashes here. I do think that this eyeshadow would be cool enough to use as a brow powder as well, if you use that. I use actually pencils. And I also love to do a liner with this brush. Mm. Especially because I glue my falsies underneath my lashes anyway. Kind of like that. Okay. I want a little bit of extra definition here. Just going to tap on a little bit of the darker shade. I'm basically just kind of feathering it over the rest. I'm just looking a little bit further away to see how it is looking. Where is the brush that I'm looking for? Is it here? Yes. I'm actually grabbing one of my Nabla brushes because I love this brush to blend with. Yes, it darkens up very, very nicely. Hello, Indecence. Okay, a little bit more of the shade Babe, the yellow that I used here, to lighten up this part a bit. So I'm very impressed by the yellows because yellows are like purple. They are hard to formulate. Oh yes, and I also have my B sippy cup. Oh no, it's crooked, which has also wings. So, well, thank you. That's it's just the way that works for me. So basically, how do I wing things out? I will also tell you how I do that. I have this brush or a brush like it, flat one, and I just line it up with my bottom lid. So I stamp there. I ignore all the folds that I have in my eyes. I stamp there, and then when I fill it in, when I look like this, I can kind of see where I need to fill it in. That's how I do my wings. Thank you. These were actually a gift from one of my lovely subscribers. They are just so cute. So yeah. I think it's time for shimmers. Yes. So let me get my shimmer primer and a small brush. I'm going to start. I think I'm going to start on my bottom lid. So I'm just grabbing a little bit of shimmer primer, then basically wiping my brush on the back of my hand so I can kind of control how much I have on. And then I am going to stamp this on my lower lash line. I'm not swiping, I'm stamping, because if I swipe, I swipe away the matte shadow and I don't want that. Thank you. Yeah, I love them too. I love looks like this. Then I'm going to go to the shade Pollen, which is the green. Greenish matte. Same brush. And I'm just going to press that on. I love a shimmery bottom. That's cute. Cutesy, cutesy, cutesy. Okay, different brush. So now I'm going to go to my upper lid and I'm actually doing the same thing with the brush that I'm going to use for the shimmers. And this is actually one from Jessup, but unfortunately it's only sold in a set. Just tapping it on and I have that matte shadow underneath. It basically sandwiches, I don't know, the shimmer. It's kind of like the powder before foundation method. Favorite color to wear on my eyes? Yeah, that's a difficult one. My least favorite is blue. Yeah, that's easier to answer actually. I'm going to go to not dropping the pen. I did not drop it. I could catch it in time. It's early. I'm going to go to this shade first, and then I think I'm going to use that one in the inner corner. Yes. But my favorite color to wear, yeah, it's so mood dependent on me. Oh, this is pretty. Now, this is a color that I'm interested in to see how it will wear throughout the day because, and that's no fault of theirs, this is a color for me that kind of tends to crackle. This is very pretty though. And now I'm just saturating the primer. I'm just really pressing it in. It's a very, very pretty color. I actually love also an orange and brown look. I think that's very, very cute. Do I plan my looks? I try sometimes. Sometimes I try, and sometimes I succeed, but usually I fail in the planning. And that's basically, I kind of have, I either have an idea of the color scheme that I want to wear or the palette I want to use. So for instance, now I know that the palette I want to use is this one. I'm going to go to the shade Honey. Good Morning Glitter Roach. Or if I'm doing a multiple look video, I know kind of the, oh, that's cute. The row I'm going to use, for instance, or the combination of shadows. But honestly, a lot of the time creativity takes over and I end up with something that I did not think I would do that day. So it's actually very rare that I am, unless it's very warm in summer and I just kind of want to be put together, then usually I just do, if I do makeup at all, I kind of do my base makeup. And then I do either a very light contouring of my eye and then just a color in the inner corner. Then I very much plan my look. But a lot of the time, no. I try, but okay. I am going to go to, think, this brush, and I'm going to go to the shade Walnut. Just a hint to kind of put a little bit of definition back in the crease. But I don't want heaps of color, so that's why I'm going to go to the shade Walnut, which is basically the lightest of the brown mattes. Cute. I'm going to go with this eyeliner. No, yeah, well, that's what I'm using it for, to the darkest shade. And I'm going to use that to create a liner, basically. This is a look that I kind of would like to have a brown liner with. I also usually do my face first, except in my live streams, because I know that for a lot of you it's very, very late. And I know that you love to hang out, but I know that you also love eyeshadow as much as I do, so you just want to know what I do with the palette, and that's completely fine. That's why I do my eyes first. And now with this as well, I just have my eyes relaxed, and I basically just follow my lid and just swipe it in. And then when I actually do this, I don't think you can see, but I skip this whole part because that's, you know, folded. So I just kind of fill that in a little. And then it's usually hoping that they are even. So not that the one is like that and the other one is like that, you know. Eye pencil wise, I almost feel like I don't need any, but I think I'm grabbing this one from NYX, which is in shade Chartreuse Flash, because I think it will complement this very well. Because honestly, the bottom is a little bit like a chartreuse. Now, usually chartreuse for me turns yellow. But this does stay chartreuse, so it's green enough for that, which I very much appreciate. This is basically the eye look so far. Let's finish it off with falsies. Do I feel dramatic? I almost always feel dramatic, but that's neither here nor there. But do I want dramatic falsies? Do I? Probably. Yeah, probably. Who am I kidding? So let's see. I think I do need to cut these a hint shorter though. Because I'm wearing falsies underneath my lashes instead of on top, I have to make sure that my falsies are cut short enough so that they won't irritate the outer portion of my eye especially. So that means that I sometimes have to cut them a little bit shorter. Okay, let me get my mirror. Let's kind of do it like that. So maybe I can, or should I do it like that so I can, I don't know. I usually cannot see the chat while I'm doing this. So if I miss your question, I'm very, very sorry. I hope that then either someone else will answer it or, you know, hold on to it and ask it of me when I'm able to watch the chat. I actually think that I need to put the mirror there. The sound is always weird when I put that mirror down. It's interesting. It's just interesting to see how much sound bounces off of something. Let's do it like this. Yeah. My glue. Here it is. Yes. Okay. So I glue my lashes underneath my lashes. Yes. So instead of basically doing that, plop, I do plop that. And I still need to do a video on it. But I need to do a video on a lot of things. Unfortunately. So what I do is I glue my falsies. I do glue my falsies first. What's happening? Okay, I will take it off the list. So I glue my falsie band first, and I also glue my eyes. So I have here the duo glue in black, and I grab my falsie and I remove the hair. Cats. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm gluing the top part. So usually you would glue basically. I don't know if it will focus. Thank you. I would glue the top part of the lash band, so that part here, and I would glue kind of the bottom a little bit. this time I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to still glue the top, and then I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to glue the top kind of there of the band. I hope that you could see what I was doing because the camera did not really want to focus. But that's what I'm doing in a nutshell. Well, not in a nutshell, because nutshells are small and I don't fit in a nutshell. Unless it's a very big nut. Never mind. Apparently that's my humor today. Well, it is actually my humor every day, but it's neither here nor there. Okay. Cat hair. So basically I love to double glue. Then I am grabbing my glue and I'm going to put that there. So basically when you tight line, but then instead of putting it where you put your pencil, which is on your waterline, I'm going to put it on the base of my lashes. That's what I'm going to do. And hope that you don't glue your eyeballs together. No, I don't need, oh, I need mascara first. Oh, I almost forgot mascara. Good morning, Mimi. Oh, thank you, Malem, so much for stopping by. I hope you have an amazing day and tomorrow, and that you sleep well rested, have cute dreams about, I don't know, unicorns. Unless you're scared of unicorns, of course, then I hope that you don't dream about unicorns. But yes, thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, so mascara is on. Okay, so now I'm going to glue my yes. And the reason that I put mascara on first is so that the upper part of my lashes is coated black and it's kind of cleaned up the eyeshadow a little. I can see something happening, and thank you so very much, because I can kind of see. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Here, Chicago tonight at work. I really needed this today to cheer me up. Thank you for being a light for me. Thank you so much for being here. Because you know what it is? At the end of the day, I'm just being weird on camera, and you guys are taking the time out of your day to spend it with me, and that's huge. It's just huge, you know, and it still baffles me that people want to see me being weird online. And in case you were wondering if I'm like this off camera, yes, I am. I am like this. Ask my family. My family still doesn't understand why people find me relaxing. But I will tell him. I will tell him. Okay, so I have the lashes now, right? Like this. And what I'm going to do, can I do that here? I don't know, but I'm going to very much do just a look like that. And then I'm going to push it against my lashes, let it go. And then I'm going to place it. But I do need a little bit more. Oh, see, yeah, I thought so. I need to see in the mirror because I'm blind. No. Why are you being so annoying? Lashy? No! I had it on. I should just have left it alone. There we are. What is that? I'm so sorry that you have a headache, hon. That sucks. That sucks big time. Honestly, if I have a headache, my whole body shuts down. It's very weird. Okay, so there it is. So where I aim to place my falsie, it's just when I do that, you can kind of see hopefully the darkest part there where your lashes start. That's where I want to place it. Because if you place it too much in, it hits your eyeball every time you blink. And honestly, this has been such a game changer for me. And how I learned actually was by trying out the Kiss Falscara system. And now I'm just, hello. Do I pronounce your name Angelica as well? Or is it Angelica? So is it Angelica, which is the number 1, or Angelica number 2? Let me know. Or is it even Angelica? It could be that as well. Actually, that's the number 3. I'm trying. I actually love to learn how to pronounce things. What happened there? I don't know. Oh yeah, I was talking about my tarantulas, wasn't I? So basically, because I also saw a t-shirt that I need, obviously, which says I was normal 3 tarantulas ago. I only have 2, so I need more because otherwise the t-shirt is lying, you know. Hello, Cara. Hello. It's number 3. So it's, wait, Angelica then, right? It's early because I almost forgot. I almost forgot again. So I was looking at actually dwarf species of tarantula. And they say then in inches how big it is. So a dwarf species of tarantula will be, the one that I'm looking at, the Trinidad olive, is diagonal leg span 3 inches, which is between 7 and 8 centimeters. And I was like, how big is that actually? Well, that is kind of a little bit. You need a deep brush. Okay. It's kind of a little bit shorter than my phone is. So that's diagonal leg span. When I saw that, I was like, it's big. My biggest spider is already that size. The biggest one that I have right now. So I was like, how big is that one going to be then at the end of the day? Well, her body will be this length and her leg span will be 16.5 centimeters, which is yay big. And I was like, I didn't know that. It's going to be very big. Now, usually they are usually not, you know, with their legs wide, so they're kind of a little bit more bunched up. But I was like, damn, that's big. That's okay though. And you know, the best part is it saves annoying people, because some people are like, I'm not going to come into your house anymore, and I'm like, that's good. Well, oh, are you having audio issues? What is it? If the sound is kind of like it's fluctuating, it could be because the mirror is down here. That could be it. But I don't know if the sound is bad. The cats actually don't really care. So they kind of watched the biggest spider in the beginning. But yeah, that's kind of it. They know that they are not allowed on the tank, and they are not. Just for a few seconds. Okay. Well, I'm glad that the sound is back to normal. The mirror will go away in just a second, so. Oh, because the falsie is on. Yes, you will. Because you know that they're in a tank. You even watched them already on video. Debbie is freaked out by spiders. But she, it's the angle of the mirror as well. But she, Wi-Fi died. Oh dear. Yeah, we had it yesterday. It was annoying. But she still looked at Marco Polos of my spiders. So, you know. Hello, hello. So what I'm doing now, it's just a tiny bit of eyeliner just there to kind of blend it in with my eye a little bit more. And I don't have to use eyeliner on top to blend it in with the falsie, because if you put down false lashes, you kind of have to blend it in, so you have to do an eyeliner on top again. And you don't have to do that with this method. So here is the eye look, and I like it. I can put, if I want to, a little bit of mascara. The mascara that I use is the Bye Bye Panda Eyes from Essence, which is a tube mascara, which does not mess up my falsies. So that's why I love it so much. Do I have any other non-traditional pets? We have a snake in the house. It's not technically my snake, but it's my son's. But yeah, that's what we have. And then yeah, we have cats and a dog. That's it. Yes. And yeah, so I'm actually looking at that Trinidad. It's just such a gorgeous spider. I love it too. If you are new and you don't know the palette that I'm working with, it's actually this one, the Queen Bee from XNO Cosmetics. That's what she looks like. And let's kind of chat about the palette then a little bit. Looking at, I don't know if you can see, but looking at the browns here, the way that it's looking now, I don't want to say it's patchy because it's not really, but I can tell that I want to work with the browns a little bit differently. So I actually talked to Debbie about this. A lot of the time, most people, let me also zoom out. So most people who work with color, they pack on the eyeshadow and then they blend it out, right, with a different color. That's not how I work, because I have found out that if I do that, especially certain pigments will get patchy on me, and I don't want to move my eyelids as much, because if I move my eyelids a lot, it's like elastic band in your underwear, right? If you do that a lot, your elastic rubber will be like, that's kind of what's happening with my eyelids then. So yeah. So the more I blend, the looser basically your skin gets at that moment, the more it will hang. So I don't want to blend as much, but I do want a blended look. So what I actually do then is I start like I did today. I start with a bigger brush, and then I actually use a transition shade. So I tap on the transition shade, which is not a bone colored matte, which is basically either the color that I want to use or a lighter version of the color that I want to use. I tap that on first, then I grab the same brush with a little bit more eyeshadow and I tap it on again. So it's kind of like airbrushing. Oh, that's yeah, that sucks that the computer is slow. That's always annoying. Yeah. So that's how I work with um, difficult pigments, and I can kind of see that that's also the method that I want to use for this cooler tone brown, which it usually is. Also, I have to work like that with bluer greens, for instance. Yeah, there is a delay in chat. There's a 40-second delay in chat because I'm already bad at keeping up with chat. If I don't put that 40-second delay in, I cannot keep up with anything. So yeah, there is a delay in chat. Oh yeah, bees and birds. Yeah, we have them in the background, and I have a heap load of birds in the backyard. Bumblebees, bees, bugs. We have, and I also have wild spiders in the house because yeah, there's just wild spiders here as well. Not particularly poisonous ones, or at least I think some are poisonous, but they cannot, I don't know, penetrate the skin or something like that. I'm going to clean my arm, and then we will start on the foundation. Oh, and a fun fact, actually, the owner from XNO Cosmetics used to live in the Netherlands, so that was fun. Okay. So that is done. How I don't really have a lot of fallout either. Why do I have eyeliner there? Because I have. Okay. I actually don't know if I put a primer in the description box, but I am going to wear one. Which one am I going to use? I think I'm going to use the kombucha primer today. It works actually very well with the halo. Yeah, you actually can use crows or ravens as pets. Here, you have to buy them from a breeder who is certified. They have to be ringed because you're not allowed to get them out of the wild, which you shouldn't. Um, yeah, the bees on the Nomad palette, they're so cute. They're so cute, and the whole palette is cute, honestly. Um, what was I saying? What's happening on my lens now? Can we please do that? Not. Thank you. What was I saying? I don't know. Do you remember what I was saying? I forgot. Spiritual. What was I saying? Oh yeah, crows and ravens. That was it. I actually had a pet well, no, it wasn't a pet jackdaw. I had a tiny jackdaw that I saved from a cat years ago, and I actually raised her. I think it was her, and then we let her free. So they're they're a handful. I can tell you now, they're a handful. So I'm going to tap this on. I love this one. I also actually bought the tinted oil from Kosas. And honestly, I don't know what gives more coverage, that one or this one. I actually think that one does. But I use that one with a different brush. So actually, let me try with that brush with this product. Which is actually one from Beauty Bay. No, BH Cosmetics from their Rose Gold set. I think it's actually the contour brush that I use as a foundation brush. No, I don't like that. Okay, that's fine. So let's do that. So also ravens can get what is it? I think 80 years. They're such smart birds that you just need to keep them entertained, because if you don't, they will wreck your place. How do I work with foundation and your face tattoos? I just smear it on top and hope that I don't forget to clean them. That's the general gist of it. So with a foundation like this, which is a very, very light coverage, you don't really see it that much. But yeah, if I have a fuller coverage on, I just have to clean. When I'm completely done, I just get a cotton bud and clean the tattoos again if I don't forget. Yeah, this foundation looks very good. It's just the weird thing is that they're saying that this is a light olive. It's not. It's a light medium olive. Oh, turtles are so cute. What are cottontails? What kind of animal is that? Is that a bird? Is it a mammal? I should know, but I don't. I forgot. Yeah, the bees are so see, hair. We desperately need the bees. When we actually rescued a few bees from the water when we were paddleboarding. Yeah, I actually have a stylized raven there. And I have a raven on my shoulder. Oh no, that's the magpie. We need to go the different way there. I have that too. It's a. I did not know that. I did not know it was a bunny. Yeah, we also have well, we have hares though, and we have foxes and a lot of birds. I like the Kosas tinted oil. Yeah, I was talking about that, right? I like it a lot. It is at the end of the day a tinted oil. So coverage wise, it's I want to say I don't know. I feel like it has more coverage than this, but it could be that I just put on heaps more. I think that is it. What I like about the tinted oil is that it kind of gives me a little bit of evenness. It is something that I do want to kind of spread around with either my fingers or this because it's a product that I want to buff in. Um, And how it wears, well, as I said, it's a tinted oil. So the oil does kind of sink into your skin, but it does not really set as a foundation does, I feel at least. So I did actually use it yesterday. I wore it, I now powdered it, but it does feel nice on the skin. And I actually don't know how long lasting it is because I constantly touch my face anyway. So I like it though. Um, I have heard people say that they find that it looks drying. I did not notice that. But in summer my skin is a little bit more olive anyway. Yeah, it is olive, Karen, but it's I don't want to say it's too dark. Why does my face look so green on camera right now? Wow, that's interesting. It's very interesting. Maybe it's a hint too warm for me. It could be that. Because apparently, well, while I am a warmer olive, I am more on the neutral side of warm. But yeah, I think it's very, very nice. The But if you can, I don't know if it's sold in store actually anywhere. Probably not, right? But if it is and you can get a sample, I will do that because then you can try it. But I do like it. I don't think I will like it in winter, but I do think it's a product I like it in summer a lot. I do feel that it transfers, kind of like that. So yeah, that's why I'm like I like it in summer a little bit more. But actually, I found out that when I tan, I it's almost like I get cooler when I tan. It's very interesting. Maybe it's the lighting. No, I don't think so. Camera settings. I don't know. I don't know. Let's grab a little bit of concealer. Okay. Why am I itchy? Something like that. I don't think that there's anything that can cover my bags, or I actually should have color corrected. Yeah. In your case, I would say get a blue color corrector and mix that in. It's actually also the tip that I gave Darcy. So AOA Studios has a blue color corrector, which is cheap as chips. Mm, and the nice one, they actually call it a primer. The nice thing about that one is it's kind of liquidy, which means that you can mix it into other products very, very easily. So if I need to mix, if they don't have an olive foundation for me, I go with a warm foundation and mix in blue because I like that better than grabbing a neutral foundation and mix in the blue. However, if you are a cool toned olive and you can only find they don't have olive shades at all, I would go to a neutral color in your tone depth and then mix in the blue. That way you make it cool toned olive. If I have a neutral foundation and I need to make it green, I mix in a green color corrector. So if you have a foundation that's olive, but it's still too cool or too warm for you, mix in a blue. That way you make it cool toned, cooler. So I hope that helps. Honestly, if you have a weird undertone, um, color correctors are your friend. I am going to powder this, especially underneath my eyes. Um, Let's do brows. And basically everything that I'm using right now, it's linked in the description box. Well, honestly, get one of these, which is just, or any other kind of mixing sheet that you can get. This is a specific one, but you can also just get a tiny bit of acrylic, or I don't know, even a small dish or something. And I don't say that it will be perfect every time, but you could also batch mix, right? Because if you have a jar or something like that, and you just batch mix your foundation, you have the same color every time. And now that I'm saying it, I'm like, why don't I do that? But apparently I don't. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my dear friend. Thank you so, so much. Okay, so that's the pencil done. Yes. Do I want to do freckles? Sure, just a few. I actually need a new one. I like the one from Nabla a lot, but I need a new one because it's almost done. So what I basically do now is I just add a little bit more on top of some of the freckles that I already have, or hyperpigmentation. This is actually, I don't know what that is. It's not a freckle, but I make it into a freckle, and I have that spot for years. So I think it is post-inflammatory hyper, I don't know, something like that. And then I just, kind of do this a little bit. And this just helps to kind of mesh it with your skin a little bit more. See? Kind of like that. And honestly, I love fake freckles. If you have a pimple, make it into a freckle. You're getting all the beauty tips here, right? Oh, that was the wrong one. That's not the bronzer. The bronzer is here. Yes, I want that one. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Super Dewy. And again, everything is listed down in the description box. And how do I use it? I put a little bit on the back of my hand, a stripe, and then I'm going to pick it up with a brush. I love this liquid bronzer so much. It's so good. Where's my brush? Oh, I can use this one actually, which is a small one. So I do need to be, and I basically just do this. I do need to be a little bit precise, especially around the hairline. And I don't really like an overly bronzed face, even though we're in summer. And now I basically have then everything used that I put on. Does it make me a little bit less? I feel like I'm very green, which is interesting. Okay, so that's the bronzer done. What was I doing for blush? Oh yeah, for blush, a liquid blush, I'm going to use Frex Fielding. Shake it up, which is basically it's almost kind of like a neutrally blush for me. The color of the cap is the color of the blush. And again, the back of my hand, and then just go with a brush a little bit like this, and then tap it on. And I'm starting here because I want to have the most blush here. I just like a little bit of blush draping, a lot actually. And as you can see, I'm tapping it over my tattoo as well. Now, because this is light coverage, it does not really matter. But I can show you how I clean them. Yeah, could be. I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting. It could be that as well. But I think it's already meshing a little bit more. It could very well be the lighting, actually. Maybe my colors aren't set up correctly. Because I added an overhead light, but that one is warmer than the soft boxes that I have here. So I don't know, but I don't think that I can find a white light for there. I actually think that this is the whitest that it will go. It is what it is. It is what it is. My inner oliveness is coming out. It's sunny today. Yes, it's. I think today is going to be the warmest day of the week. And yeah, that's it. It's going to be the warmest day of the week. Okay, I'm going to powder my face though, because it is going to be the warmest day of the week. And I want, where's the brush? I want to be powdered a hint. Yes, my orchidness is coming out. Yes, maybe it's the vacation. The powder, I'm basically concentrating just here a little bit more. Still a little bit sticky, but that's okay. Okay. Yes, and that was the Charlotte Tilbury powder. And I thought, do I want, I also have a powder bronzer. I was like, let's go full on today. Usually when I wear this foundation, I just usually stick to cream products and just powder where I need to. But let's go fancy today and just add a little bit more. So this is the Too Faced bronzer that I'm just tapping over a little. And I'm just trying to not really get it into my hairline because this part it basically picks up the color very, very quickly of the products that I'm using, especially if I'm using creams. Yes. Okay. Oh, I can use this one. So I thought, because we're in the bee theme anyway, let's use the Melt Queen Bee. Let's do that. So I'm just kind of going to swirl a little bit, concentrating a little bit more on the goldeny side. Let's step that on. Blend it in a little bit. Something like that. I think that's cute. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I'm going to clean my hair. Yes, I'm going to clean my hair with a little bit of just setting spray and a cloth. And I'm just really, what I'm actually trying to do, okay, right now is to clean off excess pigment because it can just stain my hair. Good night, Marie. Did I miss anything? Oh, yeah, here. Good night, Marie. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you have amazing dreams, that you wake up well rested and have an amazing day tomorrow. Yes. Okay. Let me show you how I clean my tattoo. So I have here a cotton bud and I do this. Num, 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 num. And then I just basically go over the tattoo like that. And then I actually tap to blend in to make sure that the lines aren't harsh, you know, because I'm removing product again. So that's how I clean them. The color around my eyes. You mean the eyeshadow palette? It's this one, the XNO Queen Bee palette. That's the one that I'm using. What are we going to do lippy wise though? Do I have anything interesting? Let's see. I think I want to do a liquid lipstick. I have not thought of a lippy, which is not handy. Oh, that can be cute, probably. Why am I not in focus? Thank you. Shall we just... This is a liquid lip balm from Catrice. But I don't like that. Okay, so that's cool. I don't like the coloring that much. How's this? It's also a little bit too pink. Hi, hon! Well, it is very early for you, because for you it's almost 6 o'clock. And thank you so much for just saying hi. I will talk to you later. Maybe I'm just going to be boring and I'm just going to wear Shade Ava. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that. I think I'm going to... Or... Am I now? Oh, why is it so hard to pick a lippy today? What the actual F? That one is better. Yes, thank you so much. We're going to go to Cursed Cosmetics in the shade Right. Yes, that's what I'm going to wear. Okay. I still have hairs everywhere, I feel. So that one. So I'm also... Do I need to sharpen it? Nah. Actually, I saw a tip from Robert Welsh about lip liners. I usually do that on the bottom lip, and he said to do it like that, and I never knew. I was like, why didn't I think of that? Because not only can you see what you're doing better than if you're doing this, you're using the tip instead of the, you know? Okay, it's the lip liner. Oh, why do I have hairs? I love my cats, but honestly... Oh, you're awake now. Yeah, you can blame me. You can blame me. So the shade of lipstick that I'm going to wear is the shade Right from Cursed Cosmetics. And it's just such a stunning formula. It's a thin formula. I like the colors a lot, so I will link it down below as well. Yes, so I need to have those two. And I think, oh no, that's the wrong place to put the brush. And I think that's it, guys. This is the makeup look. Yes, and I think it's very, very cute. Oh, let me fix the hair. Where is my... here. Lord. I'm trying to find the hair that's annoying me. Is it gone? I hope so. So I'm just going to put in some, what is it, wax? Is it texture wax? Wow, I don't care that much. So let's put in a little bit of wax for the hair. I'm actually pulling the parts here forward so I don't have that, you know, line of demarcation there. What's Debbie doing? Beautiful. Yes. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, yeah, don't forget to take pictures. Yeah, honestly, if you don't say that, I do forget. It's just, but yeah, Debbie's actually right. I didn't dye my hair peach instead of pink, but it's a pinky peach or peachy pink. So I like this color actually a lot more than the pink pink. Debbie is having a mood, but that's okay. She's allowed to. So yeah, oh yeah, and the wax is just, it's just from a local drugstore brand. It's from Kruidvat if you live here in the Netherlands. This is it. This is the look that I'm going to be rocking today. See, I can do it all. Never mind. I will take pictures. I will put them on Instagram. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you heaps for the super chats. And I'm stunning. Yes, stinging. I'm stinging. No, it's not as funny. But that's okay. That's okay. So yeah, this is it. I do look like a queen bee, don't I? Yes. Yes. So yeah, the live is an hour and a half. It will be available for replay because it will be saved to, oh, thank you, darling, to the channel. And the chat will be up, but I don't know when because YouTube takes its sweet time to upload that. So I'm going to wish everyone a great day. If you're here in Europe, your day is starting. So have an amazing day. If you are overseas, then I hope that you have sweet dreams and wake very well refreshed and happy to start tomorrow's day. Yes. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with little old me. And yeah, I'm still on vacation. There will still be a live stream tomorrow, next week on Wednesday. And yeah, for the rest, I am on Instagram and I'm trying to keep up comments as well. So I'm not gone on vacation. So yeah, love you loads, and I will see you later. Mwah. Where's my mouse? There it is.